And you can absolutely see that just bleed through into the server. We're hopping right into this, ladies and gentlemen. Bastarda, she's looking for an entry. She's going to follow this dog into B side. She wants an entry.
They want to go quick. Oh, it does get contact onto Mel. The first one to fall, but there's a three-player stack from Shopify right within the site. A flash to hold things down for a bit of smoke in the front, and that's going to have Team Liquid re-pivot towards this A site.
Yeah, and that trade was everything for the defensive sides. At least Issa now, she's got a good inkling that with all that contact that just happened at B, all that utility coming through, that information has been communicated, and now Team Liquid just regrouping. They need Sky and Jet to be able to get towards Long A here.
And all they want to do here for Alexis is just let them take the site. She could play the utility when they're going to play the retake. But with Bizarra now down, this gives an opportunity for a double flank. It's currently being watched by Alexis as Team Liquid are planning towards this A site.
Yeah, that's good information. Now the adjustment's going to come through. Team Liquid, you can see Issa just biding her time, trying to get some spawn position and space, but that's a huge opening here for Flora.
Duelist versus Duelist, a push towards the spawn, denied by Noya. The birthday buff as Alexis comes through for the kill onto Georgina. They're trying to catch him off guard, but Daiki, the IGL's the last one remaining, but it's Shopify Rebellion that puts up the first point.
The cover, the teammates, they're there. Yeah, that is very interesting. Bastarde, she wants to get up close and personal with this Viper Wall, I think. Will I say that? And Florescen's just going to get a freebie through it herself.
And that's the Viper Wall down, so everybody's pinned pretty much towards the sewers, and the dog coming out from Alexis is going to get all of the information, so we have to push forward now for Team Liquid. Everybody's blind, but no deaths are coming in. Finally, Bastarda comes in close range, traded out by Mel. We're flooding right back in for Shopify Rebellion. A 2 versus 2, and the Eagles working up for TL. There's only Noya left. Now in a clutch situation, stuck towards the spawn, stuck towards the rotate, towards the A-Link. The heal comes up, and they have a perfect crossfire now for Team Liquid. The dog, too, to confirm Noya pushing towards the spawn. And now that's just going to slow it down for a bit. Noya trying to isolate the 1v1 to first dink. Daiki doesn't want to overpeak yet. Noya then coming in for the other angle. The double swing across, but cannot get the 180 to the 180. Feels that the hit's coming towards the C side. She's holding it alone, but she's actually left deserted by Sarah. So Fluorescence just alone has to updraft, gets spotted here by the dog coming out, and allows Bizarre to push through, and that glass cannon up gets shattered right away. Sarah then answers back towards the logs. Daiki out from the garage now gives the advantage for Team Liquid.
Yeah, and it's just Alexis. She's going to send a bird through outside B to try to get info. It didn't ping a single soul. Both players going to try to regroup here and try to catch someone on the flank, but Liquid, they've got info. Daiki and Issa, they want to go sniffing for a little bit more, figure out exactly what this optimal post-plant position is going to be, and there it is. That's the info.
That's Issa out from the default box, is now going to be still the first contact. Still has 2 mollies, so that's going to delay it a lot. Even cancel out the paranoid that was thrown by Mel. But Alexis looks to be the first contact. Gets it onto Bastarda, but beautiful trade out from Issa as well, playing the patience game, and that's going to force Mel to fall back and save her weapon. And Team Liquid are looking quite good here since the eco that they got.
And creeping their way towards short here.
And as they heard the updraft, TL wants to pivot right away towards the Seaside Seekers to open it up, and now it'll meet Noya, Sarah towards the back of the site as well, but she gets the first blood. Bastarda falls, hit by the paranoia, hides behind the wall, and Noya, Georgina also, with Daiki, gets the sprays and the kills, and the Seaside's open.
The moves from Georgina there as an entry duelist Omen, just finding and punishing at the moment at C, and Mel in a very interesting position. You can see the spidey senses tingling. She's got a good idea that she's flanking the flanker.
So they want to bait out the flash towards the spawn, waiting for Bizarre to come in through the double doors. So they know their protocol with the late lurk now, but the timing is still in favor of Team Liquid, as finally it engages in 2 kills out for Shopify, a third one leaving Bizarre on the lurk. 2 versus 1 on the crossfire, TP away as Bizarre closes in. There's a smoke covering both the defender. Onto the fuse, the off-shot misses, close range cannot hit the shot, but at least the classic comes out from Mel. Close but no cigar, low HP was Mel on top of that. But Shopify, they stop.
Oh, Alexis going really deep. Everyone's blind. The paranoia hits 2 players.
Counter flash, they don't check the back, and there's that full push out from Shopify. The advantage still for the defensive side. As that flood towards the middle is too much for Team Liquid to handle, as Issa and Georgina will have to just wait a little bit. Georgina's the one that's going to try to have to make a play. If she continues to move forward within this A site, the turret will be waiting for her there.
Yeah, and I think she just heard that turret right now. And there it is, the info coming through for Noya. But Shopify is still a bit unsure about exactly where this is going to end. You can see 3 players grouping up in A-Link, but there's the sound cue. Should be clear that it is not A site, but still a bit of confusion.
And that plant allows the pit to come out, but this is still dangerous. Look at what it covers. Almost nothing towards the back of the site. So this will really give a chance for Shopify to flood back, take control of all the back of the site, even a counter lockdown. So it'll come down to Georgina to try to maybe go for a late lurk right through the garage. Snakebite underground to delay a little bit more, but that pit's about to fall.
Issa dropping a molly at her feet to just buy even more time, but this flank from Georgina, I think that's where it's going to end.
The orb comes down, Alexis. Just the timing off Georgina.
Wow.
Cannot land that shot onto Noya. Nice one there to answer right back. Boxes for Bizarra to identify a B push.
Beat the flash, Bastarde. Will she be able to sniff out this trap? That sky flash gives a lot of info, but it didn't really blind anyone.
Unfortunately, the shots are landing more on the side here of Shopify until Daiki wins the IGL duel against Mel down towards the sewer. She's alone with the spike too, while the rest are trying to make noise for the B site. As Noya's walking in, was not ready for Isa just around the corner.
And right now, Daiki's got all the information she needs. She's booking it as fast as she can towards this C site. Both players of Shopify, they're very grouped. And the fact that the spike is showing up so late might catch off the players on Liquid here. Shopify are so close by.
Yeah, but with this plan, Daiki will get Seekers. She'll use it right away, but as she uses it, Isa was already there, playing out in the...
Difficult in this first map, and again, another change of pace. Team Liquid this time, they're not pushing anything. They just want to give Isa an opening with this operator.
That's the interesting part. Isa's the one with the operator, watching it for now, dropping into a Vandal. But as he drops it, Fluorescent moves out and gets the pick with the up. That now forces Bastarda to try to push towards C.
Yeah, what a read coming out. Unlucky the patience doesn't pay off there. Bastarde just trying to get some lines, get some visual of how many defenders are here. You can see Team Liquid, they don't want to fully commit all the way into the site yet. The spike is flanking.
The TP came across from Mel, and the Seekers came out too. And Liquid were just holding towards the window, and Mel just lines up 2 kills right there. Offer TP on the top of the platform. 4-on-2 now an advantage for Shopify, as Bastarda and Georgina have to reclaim the spike and work together now with 43 seconds left on the clock.
Yeah, plenty of time. Bastarde is being so aggressive. She knows there was a bunch of numbers towards that seaside.
Dagger is in, right in the chest of Mel. Refreshing it there, but cannot win that duel against Noya. An opportunity now for Georgina. The impact fragger, the clutch player for Team Liquid. Up against 3 players as she picks up the spike, goes for a tap, and now commits for the plant within the A link. It's going to be a 1v1 in that area. Leans around the corner, but Fluorescent is starting to heat up.
Heat up indeed, and right in the nick of time. Hey, 5 still looks good. 3 Ghosts and Liquid, they're reading the round. 4 players, they do not want to give up this A main. So much aggression, but Bastarde's already got contact.
Spike is instantly down. Shorty from Mel onto Georgina. Isa looking to fall back. Mel trying to hunt after her. Noya trying to turn it off on the other end of the A choke point. Alexis now the last player standing, not affected by the flash. Drops Daiki. Now long range with the Ghost. Headshot onto Isa as well. Spike now in her vision, but she doesn't know where Bizarra's at. Currently waiting towards the garage, so she has a little bit of a paranoia instilled within her, and she has to hold it back towards the A-choke.
Yeah, just trying to guess exactly where this killjoy is going to be coming from. You can even see that her teammates are giving her communications as well as she's deciding what her next move is going to be. But before she collects the spike, she just wants to make sure no one is close up on her flank. And Shopify, I mean, again, those comms coming through, they should have a good idea that 4 members were spotted. This killjoy setup is probably towards that C. And after Alexis actually gets this spike down, she's going to be able to have 1 bird and a dog left to even find more information for herself.
30 seconds
Bizarra's being so patient here, Vance. She's just fully gambling that Alexis is going to overthink and overcook this one.
Exactly. She's staying within range of a turret and also the alarm bot. The turret to spot towards the long range. Now it's confirmed now that the plant's coming in within the A site. The flash has already been used by Alexis, so she knows that there's not anybody quick there through the A link. She's playing towards the hell and is watching down towards long.
Just going to be so patient. She's placed herself in a position where she doesn't have to turn around and look behind her. All she has to focus on is what's in front of her, while Bizarra's going to have to clear every angle as she comes into the site here.
This is so tough. She might think it's planted for a spawn. Swings out, gets the pick though.
Wow.
And Team Liquid, they get their first pistol. Actually running back. They're running right back into Bastarda. Misses her shot, so dashes away. Maybe they'll try to punish her as Alexis is lurking towards the A-Link. Contact to Bizarre, drops her as the other players are trying to hunt her down. Off the angle, down towards sewers. Georgina up towards the A site. Now the battle continues towards B site though, as it's a 1-for-1. Now Fluorescent falls down. Advantage for Shopify, but there's only 12 seconds left on the clock. Mel starts a plan. Fluorescent saves around, at least for now, leaving Georgina alone. Dashes away now after that pick, which will survive. It gives a huge opportunity now for Shopify to capitalize on a round, as a smoke will stop Georgina from moving forward.
Yeah, she's gonna turn tail and decide to try to potentially go for damage control. I mean, if she's able to find an early pick, isolate a 1v1 for herself, maybe there's a chance, but Sarah is wise to it. Wipes.
Healthy bonus that Team Liquid had that previous round, so they have plenty of money now to bring out an operator early within the second half. Seeker's coming out on the attack, getting information towards the garage, trying to flood in now. The dog spun in Georgina, gets caught, trying to TV behind the boxes. Fluorescent capitalizes on the second kill as well. Dashes forward, looking for Isa, who does manage to get the pick onto Mel, right on the top of the logs until she falls from the hands of Noya. A plant now for long, instantly. It was like 40 seconds within the round, and you could already see the last two players of Team Liquid saving the weapons towards the A site.
Yeah, take.
The line's been smoked out though, so that's not going to give a big opportunity for Bastarda to get a pick. Walks forward through the smoke, dashes away. That's how you get your own opportunities.
Yeah, losing track of that off, like you said. Alexis choosing to flash mid instead of
Wait a minute.
What is going on?
The util is too good now for Team Liquid within the site. Fluorescent now has to take everything into her own hands. The first pick coming forward has to try to clutch a 4 versus 1 as she leans up the high-low. The round win comes in.
Info at this point could have walled up and went through, but again, that unknown quantity of how many defenders are actually behind this Viper wall. Keep Shopify guessing. Oh, and this crossfire for Liquid, it falls short.
It was a bait and switch from a turret to a player. Now they jump spotted and stop Bastarda there, but still lands that shot there onto Noya towards our front C. TP coming across for support at the same time. Bastarda somehow lands that shot through the boxes. But instantly the Seekers are a little bit too late. It gets information on the 3. But after Alexis falls, late mid-round information coming out here. So Shopify will look to reinitiate within the garage, but there's 3 players this time around by Team Liquid. And a spray that came out from Daiki throughout the window, looking for a pick within the double doors. And with 45 seconds left, it really looks like a commitment from Shopify towards his B side as Sarah just got dropped.
No lines. Bastarde will absolutely take those. Isa's spot has been up, but Alexis gets wiped out.
Daggers are still alive though. Not anymore. After that, the crouch coming out from Zera. Noya now in a 3 versus 1 with 23 seconds left on the clock. 3 players within the B site, 1 player being Georgina within the garage. So there's no opportunity for Noya to move anywhere. Potentially just looking to save her weapon within the buddy spot in the front of the B site right here. Oh, as she just got spotted. Trying to at least pre-fire some shots too, but after
because her teammates get taken out, wants to find a lot more. Bazera definitely saw the shoulder.
And on that timing, Noya still was able to slip through rather. And the Seekers now coming on defense. So Shopify currently being pinned. Crossfire being set up. Mizera is just staying patient as they're slowly creeping up behind. There's no utility from Shopify to watch it, but I think that window of opportunity has now been closed. Noya's just posted up to watch the flank. There's that burst, but cannot connect. That was a mini-map moment right there. But now here comes the engagement of the Shopify within the A site. A spray through the smoke for ease and a fall. A pit towards the back of the spawn, and even a plant for hell.
Yeah, Sarah's gonna have to do so much here. Alexis needs to get contact so this Viper's pit stays alive. Bastarde wants to find an entry.
Alexis doesn't have any flashes, so it has to go down to the gunfire now from both players of Shopify Rebellion. Team Liquid just around the corner. Beautiful snake bite just to slow the clock down, slow the attempt of the defuse. Bastardo's low on HP. Easy first kill, traded out instantly though by Bizarro. And now a second snake bite on the ground too. That kills Daiki. A 2 versus 1. No HP left for Bizarra as Sarah comes in with the Red Bull clutch and shot.
Yeah, she's scrimming. Bastarde is scrimming, and I like this coming out. As soon as she gets that ground, she's being pretty patient. Oh, but the jig is up. She's been spotted.
Paranoia hits her, trying to dash away, stays alive, and somehow Dyke gets the pick two for the support in front of the beat. Bites right back to Alexis, looking to answer, almost catching Georgina within the garage. And now Shopify are moving within the C site. Dash now activated by Fluorescent, op in hand, trying to clear out the site. Looking through, gets dinked right away, and the dink does not allow for her to get the pick onto Iza. Forcing now the heal to come out from Alexis and to slow down the pace of Shopify within the C site.
Yeah, but the fact that Daiki didn't see a single soul in mid might give the timing that Mel is looking for. Full-on Killjoy setup here at
30
A.
seconds left.
Not a single defender to help. Daiki's going to be able to provide some help on the rotate, but all three members of Shopify, they're going to stay so grouped together. They want to make sure they come out on top of these trades.
You need a timing on this flash. There's the dashboard. Actually not going to be used because of the nanoswarms that just came out. Double flashes to answer right back. 9 seconds left on the clock. Now the spike has to go down. Daiki looking to push forward, but the spike will go down indeed. There's the cross. There's the flood. There's the last player going down. And Team Liquid will get the defuse. And to kick off the grand finals here for the Game Changers.
She's got the Sky to be able to buy her some time and that paranoia in her back pocket. That's so much info. She saw so many bodies.
Counter dog coming through, and that's going to deny the information out of Team Liquid because he got shot off right away, but she's alone within the site. Orb comes up just on time. She holds behind the default. Bizarra pushes through as Fluorescent trades it right back, though. Bastarda, Alexis still holding towards the graffiti. They never move it against her. There's only Georgina left. Behind the orb, 3 players coming through. Alexis with 3 on the round and puts Shopify back. And also the nanoswarm stopped the pincer maneuver out of Shopify Rebellion. Flash now coming out on the attack, only blinded towards the back of the defense to spawn. Towards the boxes is Daiki, and we have 2 beautiful entries out from Fluorescent. What a pick there! A tap right in the face of Bastarda. Blade Storm now activated. And a 3-point advantage for Shopify. Fluorescent is just gonna hug it out pretty much.
She wants more, Vance. She wants more, and as she should.
Already looking up towards the window. Sees the barrel of the gun of Iza. The smoke comes out. There you go, right in the dome with the 4 daggers. The right click coming through for the last kill in the ace. Shopify solidify the first map by winning it 14-12.
I mean, if you're a Shopify fan, you just got to be asking yourself, why didn't you just do that before? Why didn't you do that before overtime? But Floor right there is going to let them know somebody's watching that door side. Fluorescent's just collecting all the orbs right now.
Scavenger hunt for Fluorescent. And now hunting for kills on the execution. Our Shopify Rebellion within this B side. It was denied by a bit by paint shells thrown on the defense. Mauling's on the ground. No, everybody's burning down there towards the fountain connector.
Hot feet.
And only Daiki and Georgina remains for Team Liquid. Alexis just playing towards the Hobbit. Caught with Util, switches out to the classic on time. Somehow stays alive. A flash to blind Georgina. A dog to allow the push out from Fluorescent. And that was all part of the plan.
Yeah.
Just keep Fluorescent on these orbs, on these kills. Get that showstopper out early.
Absolutely. Objective control coming out for Shopify to start off strong right now. Look at the...
But there's 2 nanoswarms within there, and a crossfire set up within the site. There's the burning through. There's the cancellation. There's Daiki with 2 kills on top of that. A flash to deny the push out from Shopify Rebellion after the nanos dissipate. Now we'll force Shopify now to break Hobbit door. And reassess now towards the B side, but there's just utility everywhere. It's so nice by Team Liquid so far.
Just being exchanged back and forth, and that baby door did get broken down. Showstopper unable to get much. Daiki is such a beast, fearless to hold down the fort. And look at this crossfire as well. Shopify, they're going to get spawn control, but this is going to be difficult.
Yeah, Daiki's on the off angle. Noya gets the pick with the Vandal, though. That's room to breathe for Shopify as they walk back as a death ball. 3 players back down towards the staircase. There's still 2 players within the A site. And Shopify, they're walking it in, looking to play the contact, but the turret's already down. That's going to spot. That's going to give up their positions. And Bizarra just saw the cannon there of that Guardian. The Lex is coming through for that pick at least. A 2 versus 1. Picks up a Vandal. 13 seconds left on the clock. And now the spike. Flash coming through towards
10
the back,
seconds
so
left.
she knows she's not going to get pressured within the spawn. The wall bank comes across. No plant comes in for Alexis. And team first. 3 players already there for Team Liquid. Looks like they want to deny that more right away. It's a dog first. It's the first blood for Bizarra. And there's the pin available for
Huge
Sarah
trade.
after she trades it out. Satchel's away. Is going to be Bastarda.
Yeah, and so much contact has happened that it's allowed Mel to get a lot of ground, a lot of space. She's even investing paranoia here.
And pushing all the way towards the spawn. An opportunity for a pincer maneuver
this is
back
gonna
within the
be
B site.
insane. That pincer mover you're talking about, Vans, this timing is going to be insane. Mel's already spawned. Her teammates just waiting for her.
And with Bizarra down, there's no utility to actually force the contact. So that's the surprise element out of Shopify. The peek coming out from Mel allows Shopify to move within the B site and to move in for a plant.
The fact that Skies was the first person to get taken out. Fluorescent cannot get re-healed. And Sarah, that Viper's Pit, reinforcing this post. Oh, Daiki this time. Wow.
Oh, he got caught once again. Flash now looking within the pit. Smoke now being thrown by Mel so she can hold that angle as Georgina's closing in towards Baby Door. Pinched on the other end. Isa's dropping down. And now numbers are dwindling down for Shopify Rebellion. Snake bite to push Mel back. But Sarah's still within the pit. Still somehow gets a spray with a Vandal right within the pit.
One enemy remaining.
So the HP
What?
down. A double short kill. The wall comes up on a defense. Opening the door, clearing the tree side. It looks like Shopify are committed for this A site. Snake bite towards the back. Nice shot by
Oh,
Georgina.
man.
Seekers on the top. Sarah pushes in, but it gets traded up by
Player
Daiki.
standing.
Until Noya stops the surprise element from the stack that came through with the lower buy from Team Liquid. Almost a doable situation for the defender side. But now Alexis will move in, get a plant. And Bizarra only has a sheriff to work with.
Spike planted.
Flash is not getting the information, so that's the element of surprise. A 1v1. Noya with a Guardian.
Placing alarm bot. Placing sentry.
Turret, she dodges it. Plays towards the back of the site. Is Noya repositioning? Bizarra now still thinks that her opponent could be towards the tree. Leads back towards the front! Lands that shot as well! And Bizarra wins a 2v1 Red Bull clutch!
These egos, these pistols for the Brazilian side. That's the third one.
Hands and just let it slip. They don't want to give this lead out for Shopify Rebellion on the attack side of Lotus.
Oh boy.
But the showstopper comes out this time around, not even needed as Sarah dispatches the first 2. Alexis then capitalizes on a third, and the defensive side of the A site for Team Liquid has been dismantled.
Numbers advantage here for Shopify, and they know it. They want to just maintain control.
Drop the spike.
Very much grouped together here. Isa's been so pivotal in these moments. Not able to land the shot she wants.
And now pinned.
Oh, there it
They're
is!
still base checking it though,
planted.
so she isolates the 1v1. The dog to slow her back. Oh, nice. A kill coming through, then through the wall onto
Player
Noya.
standing.
And finally, Isa dies. But it's once again Bizarra. Oh, almost got the
Oh my
lineup with the
God.
spray. Both players low in HP. Alexis forced to fall back. And Sarah, there's no heal.
No heal and no utility here. Bizarra, it's a gamble at this point. If she chooses right.
Shoots first. Now leans back towards a tree. But there's the high-low on the crouch. And Shopify, they regain the lead.
To control that Baby Door, but they're pushing into spawn. This timing, Georgina swings.
There's 2 players there. It's Georgina with Bastarda trying to get the satchel across. Mel gets the first contact in the kill. The double comes back from Georgina though. A 3 versus 3. Fluorescent stays within the site and anchors it up. But Bizarra comes in on the flank. It's a 2v2 now. Alexis, no utility in her hands. Confident divide coming out. Noya gets the pick just before the wall comes up. So it's up to Georgina. Fully flash comes in for the first kill. Continues to spray. And a 1 versus 1. The tap on the spike. The weapon pickup at 23 HP. But there's no time left on the clock. No opportunity for a clutch this time around for Georgina.
Whoa.
Now pinned. Molly thrown on the ground. Given a chance for all of Shopify to reload and potentially just have Fluorescent enter in. But as the second Molly falls down, nobody's really closing the gap from TL though.
Not closing the gap. Shopify need to buy some time for Noya. Noya's found herself in position, but that's a freebie for Bastarde.
Playing the off angle. And the lockdown's just going to slow things down on that hit. Look at this push coming out from Alexis. A repivot
Wow.
towards the A side. Nice first kill. Players now pinned within A, but they're in great positions with this crossfire. More delays coming
seconds
out
left.
from the utility out from Georgina. finally, the attackers are moving in. Daiki playing within the ruins, instantly killed by Alexis, but Georgina's still there. 20 seconds left on the clock. Shopify rotating back within B.
Yeah, Noya was the whole time securing front B. She crept in, found that timing. She brings the spike back
planted.
over. Molotov already down onto spike. Oh my god, Fluorescent, this reposition is so huge.
Free kill.
Wow.
Bizarra, meanwhile, though, did get the pick off onto Mel. So it's still a 2 versus 2. Pit also still available for Iza. Do they want to use it right here for the post plant? Starts off with the wall, dissipating first. Tap on the spike. Bizarra playing the front. Nice tap from Noya. Trader right back by Iza. The second tap, Fluorescent walks in. And that's an easier kill.
Deciding exactly where they want to go to place down this Killjoy ultimate. That's a huge break for Bastarde. Defenders applying the pressure, and right now Shopify, they've got to be wondering, are we getting flanked? All 5 members of Shopify are very grouped.
Group to fight back towards B main. Flash to get contact. Out towards the mound. That was a defensive flash thrown by Daiki. He got the contact onto Noya, and this could be a fake.
This
There's
is
that
huge.
lockdown on C.
Yeah, they were able to insert Noya out into the C site.
Oh, the defense have to turn over to still get 2 kills for Bastarda, but not until one falls. Players now falling back. Bizarra at 57 HP.
How is Bizarra alive? How did she get away? Shopify, they're reacting and they're pivoting. Noya,
right.
at least with all that contact, was able to secure the C site.
It's now Shopify getting away, allowing Noya to push forward towards the waterfall and get the backstab onto Daiki, getting the second turret up to watch the rotate across. Plat comes down with 10 seconds left, snake bite towards the spawn, orb up at the same time, and that delays the push from TL, allowing now Shopify to move forward, but they're getting punished for it. Now leaning down, Mel answers right back. It's a 1v1. Bizarra trying to walk through, only has a Guardian.
Yeah, that sound cue came through. Somebody told Mel that they just heard Bizarra in Waterfall.
Leading out! Once again, Bizarra winning it! A 1v1 coming out in favor of Team Liquid.
Gifted that noise over. But look at this. Everyone on Shopify are biting. They've all rotated, but they're going to show up at B at the right time.
This time Mel doesn't have a Pandora. Alexis doesn't have a flash. Georgina just got the pick.
30 seconds
And now A
left.
site's open.
Yeah.
They pivot once again.
Daiki had so much ground, so much space, and as the IGL, she's letting her squad know, bring the spike over. I'm securing everything. And look at this timing towards B. I mean, Bizarra's got the flank for the flankers. Spike will go down. This is so much control for Liquid in this post.
Noya walked down and slid down the back of the site. Still an advantage of one player out for Team Liquid on the pulse by not until Sarah comes in for the pick. Now rubble control is in favor of Shopify. They have an opportunity to pinch right back as this door opens.
Last player
The
standing.
3 players instantly fall, and only 1 in favor of Team Liquid. Bizarra's alone. And that's Shopify answering back with their pistol, the 3rd out of this series.
What an impressive read, an impressive round for Shopify. Liquid had every dart in, and this is enough. I mean, only 1 defender. Oh my god, that was a spam kill.
And 16 HP there. Mel is trying to hunt for that kill. But there's now 2 players there to support. And there's the other
She
swing.
knows she's low, but
So good by Team Liquid.
Gets caught out on the reload. What a beautiful bait and switch for Liquid. And that punish, it has to hurt.
There's a dink coming out. That's courtesy of Sarah, ADSing with the Bulldog. Noya pushing forward, so that's no lurk now for Team Liquid on the A side.
Yeah, and that really reinforces things for Noya. She's going to feel really good. Now that Viper wall is not going to cut her line of sight, she's going to be able to just throw some jiggles and put her focus on front B.
And they flashed over the mound for Shopify, so they know this hit's coming towards this B side. The dog to start things off, and they're trying to hide from it. Oh,
Wow.
Just a fire range behind the wall. There was an opportunity there for Shopify once again to surprise. But instead, it's Noya. I mean, it's still 2 kills on a bonus round you have for Shopify. But Team Liquid, after those shots, she falls back, but there's still another player waiting just around the corner. Easy kill for Alexis. Meanwhile, though, Spike planted towards C.
Yeah, and Bastarde is going to try to get a little bit more. She tried to meet back up with Georgina, but unfortunately gets taken out. Alexis is aware. She knows there's going to be another rat, and the timing here is insane. Noya goes 1 for 1.
Alexis continues now going on the rotate back, now looking to support her teammate, meeting up with Sarah because she's the one with the util, actually only has a heal up. No flashes available. Snake bite towards the spawn, forcing Daiki to push out. Wins that duel against Sarah. Close range now as the time's ticking down. Mel stuck on a 1v1. The TP across outside on the smoke, but there's no time really. Tap on the spike. Daiki waiting around the corner. Jump with a shorty. There is a ding. There's a second. And a round comes in for Bastarda moving forward out towards the waterfall. And Mel is okay to give that up.
Yeah, Fluorescent was debating whether or not she wanted to apply that pressure towards that C. And she's gonna double back.
TP towards the front of B to allow this door to open. So they'll know there's somebody towards the front of the site, but the rotate comes across and never catch. Bastarda pushing towards the waterfall. Showstopper, meanwhile, by Fluorescent drops Iza, so the numbers are dwindling down here on this post plan. Somehow Shopify are all over this B site.
Yeah, and they're gonna be able to get it to half. She's just full sticking it.
Full sticking it.
Covering her.
They get it.
It even comes out of that choke point and gets any information is so huge for Liquid here.
Because the Showstopper just got picked up and it missed, but thankfully Georgina's there to get the pick there onto Sarah. A site now open, the rotate's too far away. But you are healthier on the side of Shopify Rebellion. And as I say that, Bastarda gets healed up by Daiki. Plant now coming down. Cosmic Divide also available now for TL for the post plant.
And those incredible retakes that we know coming from Shopify is going to be a lot more difficult this time. They're so grouped together. They've all got to ride or die.
Grouping up right now. Alexis has a flash to work with. Looking to push it through.
Oh, that
paint shells right at the feet of Fluorescent. Now running across the door, but Sarge just running across, continues forward. Flash is now being used on both ends. A suck coming up now on that spike. Vizera's watching the cross towards the A site. Alexis alone, and Team Liquid have a perfect post-plant hold. But for TL, every time they're one away of grabbing a showstopper here for Bastarda, they're working towards B. And they work towards B, pick it up, and there's that ult that we mentioned here from Sarah towards that C site. The showstopper could be everything here to push against Sarah within this pit.
Yeah, and seeing that dog up at that rubble with Mel gives all the information that Liquid need. I mean, they know that's where the trap is. I wish Fluorescent was being a lot more mobile, but because of the Viper's pit, she's trusting Sarah.
She was at the top, and she stayed towards the top. She maybe could have caught Bastarda, but the double ult comes out in favor of Team Liquid. Spike is now about to go down, and look at this lurk from Vizera. Utility now broken. There's that first pick, staying alive around the corner as Mel wide swings out to trade it right back. Meanwhile, Georgina's the one that's pushing all the way back towards their spawn. This is going to be so deadly indeed, as Shopify only has one more play remaining, and that's Alexis. Peeking through, aggressive peaks, and we'll now have to save 5 HP remaining, and it's now time for Team Liquid.
The hunt is on. The hunt is on. They don't want to let Alexis save this at all whatsoever. That blind doesn't catch anyone but herself, Daiki, but it doesn't matter. Spike gonna be swapped over to her as well. So in the post, you better believe Vizera's gonna be ready with that KJ ultimate.
Scout destroyed.
And Team Liquid, they're trying to sell a fake towards C, but Shopify, they didn't bite.
Buy it at all, they did not. As Yoda would say. As Team Liquid now rotating towards the C site, so Mel was doing whatever she can with that utility to hold them back. She still has a paranoia.
30 seconds left.
Daiki already taking control of the C site. But remember, the showstopper is available for Fluorescent.
Exactly, and she's just showed up right in the nick of time.
Is pushing forward though, Mel has fallen.
No.
That's no flash. Lockdown also being used off the post plant. They might have to start moving in right away or they wait it out. And looks like the later option is out there for Shopify.
A little indecisive here is Fluorescent and Mel. No trade in sight. It's gonna make this retake so difficult. All three members are playing the post to perfection here for Liquid.
Now moving in to spray off the Odin. Post plants now being played. Nanoswarm showstopper out towards the mound. It does land for a double kill. It's up to Daiki though. A 2 versus 1. There's the first kill. The swing left to the other one. Team Liquid is not done. Daiki with the Rumble clutch, and we're tied up in this series 1-1.
Liquid played this map so well, completely dissecting that attack side. The way that Daiki consistently changed up the approach. You can see on this pistol, Fluorescent, she wants to peek as soon as Noya gets contact.
We definitely don't want a tunnel vision towards mid now. It's a B hit attempt. Location now spotted by a cam placed up on the top of the ladder. and snake bite towards the ground.
Oh,
the
that
execution
trip.
comes in, and the trip indeed traps onto Fluorescent. They gain control of the site, and Isa just fell down towards the ladder. Alexis with a second one now onto Daiki. The rotation cut short by Mel onto Georgina. Everything's looking so good so far for Shopify. Only one falling down from the hands of Bastarda. Hunted down this time by Mel. It's 1-for-1. The counter comes in. Everybody is reloading once again. But Bastarda now, the jig is up. Fluorescent gets the last kill. Again, another one of those plants where Mel's going to say,
Just the top of the site, but it's okay. No defenders in that area. What a shot coming out here for Daiki.
they still have a 3-player stack within the site for Team Liquid. Finally, one falling down. Up towards the Berlin. This half wall is Isa. Dashed in as Bastarda for the support at the same time. Aljon to get information. We have yet to prime the spike for Shopify. We want to keep it calm, but we're giving so much time for Team Liquid to rotate across until two instantly fall. And now a third. Vizera instantly becomes the last player standing. Underhand flash, full blinded, but Sarah's out there for the save. Noya and Sarah stays alive, and Shopify get the bonus.
The 3-2-1 trials. They want to try to challenge towards this A main, but they're going to be so fast and ready for this doors.
Bastarda's up there on the railing. Oh, and dink onto Bastarda. She has forced the fall back. No command coming out from Alexis at the same time. Isa on the top of the staircase. Still can't find her opponent, but Vizera's there for the 2 kills. And there's the beautiful crossfire done in the end. The pathing was good for now, until Vizera is now stuck towards the orange. There's only 2 players left alive now as Mel draws Vizera and evens up the tally. Can he get the res though onto Alexis to give the advantage back onto Shopify? They'll get it.
Spike still on Sarah's back. They're trying to figure out exactly where these rotates are going to be coming from, and that's all the info Shopify needs. Sarah doesn't need her help.
Aljon's going to get some information right now on this lower line that we see coming out from Team Liquid. Daiki does get the first blood though and manages to fall back and stay safe at 7 HP. Sarah's
So
around
much
the corner.
information.
Noya peeking forward. Nice bulldog though. That was a force buy coming out from Isa to get that pick. The fight coming out from Bastarda. A dash away. The ping on the second one. And it works out. The lower buy that you have for Team Liquid becomes their first round.
Yeah, Bastarda.
So Fluorescent gets that pick. Bastarda still has an opportunity to close within this B side. Oh! Dash open, dashes away. And now here comes Shopify. Once again, full force within this B site. No command activate on the defense from Vizera. Nice pick coming out from Berlin onto Noya and the deep cubby. Fluorescent though still with us up by the pillar. Left and right, support from Alexis. Vizera now still ticking with the null command. Underhand flash being thrown. The pink out, Vizera comes in for the kill. Last one to come across is Georgina. And Shopify, they're looking so good on the...
We've seen these before.
Oh! The dash right in! Fluorescent turns around and gets the headshot. But Bastarda, finally they have an off-out in their hands for Team Liquid. And she answers right back. The flash doesn't affect her, so she can still hold the line towards middle. The rotate's coming across, but the position is so far forward on the defense as they hear the full rotate over towards this B site.
Yeah, Sova versus Sova. Daiki was aware, but Sarah's just faster to the trigger here. Shopify, they can choose to wait for their second initiator to regroup with them, but it decides they're just going to contact out. They know it's been a cipher.
Oh, the shots out from Isa. Then by Bastarda once again holding that line all the way towards the spawn. Spike is down. Sarah picks up the op, and she's now going to have to play the deathmatch. Spotted the first one being Isa. Spike's down out in the open just by the ladder. And the line is held on the other side. And it's seen easily by Bastarda and Team Liquid.
Right here.
Picked up by Alexis, and Shopify Rebellion looks like they want to change the pace once again to leverage Fluorescent to open things up. Has a Vandal back in her hands. Sarah playing just behind the double boxes. The flash has been heard. It's being cleared, but Sarah still wins those 2 fights. A 2v1, only 1 player holding within this A site. The wall's about to come up, and here's the execution. But Vizera still holds, stays away, out of sight from the Aljon. Here's a dash coming in. This should be a free kill onto Sarah. Volley on one side to focus on the left. There is that peek to spot 2 more.
Exactly where you
And as Nora gets the kill on the rotate, throws the hat. Bastarda gets the pick onto the null commander. Will not allow the res to happen.
Oh my!
Vizera gets the dink, then onto Noya. Pit comes out.
Vizera's doing so much work. Shopify have had to invest so much into this round to have a chance. KO's still down, unable to res. Spike is not planted.
It looks like for Shopify, they're
Here.
trying to just peek out and try to surprise Bastarda. It's still
30
holding the
seconds
edge
left.
of that pit. Noya finally has taken enough ground to support her teammates back towards the A main.
Last
The double
player
swing
standing.
coming out from Shopify. The long-range daggers, though, as Bastarda's on a 1 versus 2. 18 seconds left, dashes in, but misses the shots. Mel gets the pick. And Shopify now. And Shopify is still leaning in
Look at these
for this
one-ways.
pinch within the B site.
Yeah, the one-way's coming up huge. Issa peeking right in the nick of time, and it's Alexis going down with no trade in sight, but Floor's in there.
Noya gets stopped. Floor is in there, and she's also stopped by Issa, who anchors on the B site.
Down B.
Sarah's at the last player standing, and we have a prime gaming flawless to end our half her team.
Doors area, and that camera break is huge for Issa.
Especially now that they have mid control in pretty much both extremities for TL. They can really work the map across. So it comes down to them still.
Wow.
Right Bastarda with the headshot. Long range Sarah answers right back, but TL have committed within the A site for a plant.
Yeah, this wall coming out for Georgina is gonna be huge. Bizarra still has a flash primed. As soon as that wall goes up, as soon as Shopify indicate that they're gonna retake,
take
you
it
can
out.
expect a fight coming out for Team Liquid.
Camera just spotted Fluorescent on the top of that wall too, so she's gonna try to jump it up and look down the line of sight towards the railing, but Georgina was there to pick her off. Meanwhile, Daiki pushed her way up towards the spawn. The swing coming out, and then the shock darts right at the feet, but Isa's there for the support. Now Alexis is all alone, swinging out, stopped right away by Georgina as TL. There's method behind the madness on that positioning.
Daiki's already had to use her drone, so not gonna be able to find much information. That dart should be coming in tow. Gonna allow Bastardi to see what she wants to flash at, but she's blind.
Everybody's blind, and the wallbang comes through after Alexis got pinged, but it's a 1-for-1, still a great opportunity for Shopify Rebellion to close around with 4 players alive against Team Liquid's lower buy. But Daiki's the one that's lurking forward, trying to gain some more space, but there's 3 players that are rotated out from Shopify back towards the spawn, clearing up towards the staircase. Oh, one might
30
get caught.
seconds left.
Daiki has made it across here towards orange, trying to look back towards the staircase to flash, blinded 2 players, but there's 23 seconds left on the clock. We have to start moving forward. The rotate got denied by Georgina in the interim. Plant's about to come down, but Shopify's closing in. Georgina answers once again from middle. A flash, look at the right,
enemy
knife
remaining.
out in the hands, denied by Mel. Up to Georgina, pinged once, but not punished. Reload into Guardian, lands that shot, but Mel was right there when she stuck the plant at halfway. It starts off with them trying to create just a little bit more noise towards the A side at the beginning, putting Bastarda in a great position on the top of the bricks. Rotating across, Alexis was not afraid. Walks all the way down towards middle, gets a pick. Meanwhile, Bastarda also falls. That is not a great start for Team Liquid here.
That was Alexis just peeking long-range dry when she heard the drone as well. Oh, almost gets caught out. Her teammate tries to save her, but she gets punished. Good molly for Alexis, good response. She's gonna be able to fall back, and still numbers advantage for Shopify, but Team Liquid, they're slowly starting to gain ground. Bizarra's sniffing it out, trying to figure out exactly what the setup is towards this B.
But the execution is going to be so difficult. They have no Viper. They have no dash from a Jet. A knife, though, suppressing one player at the KO on the other end. Now they have to move as a death ball to break these trips. Slowly inching in or Shopify Rebellion as Daiki's taking the matter in their own hands. 2-piece for the round. Underhand throw. Half blinding Bizarra as Isa comes across. Mel makes it a 1 versus 1. This shouldn't have been a 1 versus 1, but Team Liquid are saving a round so far with those 2 players. Isa spotting Mel. Mel putting down the stake by camera is up. So they know she's towards the tunnel. She decides to go for the surprise swing right into the molly.
Wanted more in mid. KO is hot on her heels as well.
Timing's so good right now, though, for the
Oh
players
my
pushed all the
gosh.
way up towards the
Enemy
A's
down.
main, or towards the spawn, rather. And unfortunately, Bastarda couldn't trade it out against Noya at 5 HP. Is what remains after she trades off the kill.
All
Now
players,
Georgina.
they're just barely limping, Vans.
Trying to
So
make that hero
hard.
play, denied right away. Up to another one to try to walk in. It's Bizarra with the Bulldog. Walking right on the other end.
30 seconds
Firing
left.
Still within
squad.
the Pete.
Last player standing.
There's so many of them just waiting for Bastarde, and Mel
Oh
knows
my
that the last.
God.
Oh my God, this timing is everything. But Mel does stabilize. And yeah, exactly. And even though Alexis is on the other side of things, you can expect her to be extra mobile here and try to seek out where that exec is going to come to have a response. But these are just long-range duels in mid. If you're Team Liquid, you're happy with this.
Not this time around, though. Sarah's another one that pushes down. That's a spike down. The recon dart gets broken, so she knows that there's more players now inching towards this B site. Spike now being picked up. Commitment now to move within this B site. Isa gets a nice flick, though, onto Noya. There's that null command from Alexis that finally pops out, playing towards the pillar. But with the pings, she'll give out her position. Now the wall comes down, she gets the kill. Snake bite onto the ladder. There's only Bastarda left. Hit by the null command. Cannot do anything with the Marshal.
Defenders win.
Shopify Rebellion closes out the third map, 13-5 in a one-sided affair.
What a map coming out for Shopify. My goodness, I was worried. I think all of us were a little bit, especially with what we witnessed coming out the first time around from this squad. But to capitalize off this Cypher being in this position, they want to rendezvous back towards mid.
Fake smokes being thrown, and it never knew Georgina's down at the bottom, but it gets traded instantly by Mel. Also falling back is going to be Daiki, who had the information on that flash. Sarah moving forward within the B site. Snake bite on the ground, but she doesn't care. The pickup onto Isa. The B site is slowly opened up as a Trailblazer moves forward. But Shopify are finally closing in and are looking for the plant. But Startup trying to cut the rotate out from the market side. Swings out once again, head-to-head against Sarah, and the cage comes up to allow the plant to happen.
Yeah, and that paint shell definitely helps Mel as well. 4 versus 3 for Shopify side, and you can see they're just pivoting. All members grouping back into this main. They want to demand that Team Liquid tap the spike here. They want to use their util.
Util indeed. 2 flashes available from Daiki. Paint shells for Bastarda. There's that first flash and the paint shells. Now we're swinging across for TL. Back to a 2v2. But Zero lends that shot and it's up to Noya. The tap on the spike. Noya has to hurry up. It's now a halfway. The 1v1 connects up to the shot. But Bizarra is there. 3 in the round. The defuse. And Team Liquid with the crowd behind them get the pistol.
What a turnaround coming through here for Liquid.
Butter. And also as smooth are the hits coming out from Team Liquid on the defense, but not this time around. Fluorescent's already on the top. Control towards the A-orb. Isa falls, and that's a lot of util that gets denied towards the A site to delay as much as they can.
She's so quick. Bastarda wants to use this smoke to her advantage, looking for some sort of scrim timing, but Shopify are so aware. Noya making Bastarda respect this smoke, but 3, 2, 1 together.
Alexis didn't want to respect it, though. It's a 1-for-1. It's a little slow, but the bonus is still pretty decent for Team Liquid. The flank coming from behind, the timing capitalized by Bizarra. We have yet to move within floor plant for Shopify. All 3 players now pushing towards the spawn.
Yeah, they feel like they can't get the spike down. Daiki's only got a Spectre in her hand, so she decides she doesn't like it. Switching off to the Sheriff, wants to pop some shots and use this wall to her advantage. Still 1 bird as well.
And Sarah has no prowler, so they have to face check it. The timing on that one. What a shot on the first. The flash to deny the counter out from Shopify. Numbers dwindling down as Shopify now have to commit for a run towards the B site. But just around the corner is Georgina.
Yeah, and you saw Mel passing the spike over. She wants to make a play. She's got double TP still in play. Drop that smoke and she wants to find an opening, find the advantage for her team, but that timing is unfortunate. Georgina gets a freebie.
Sarah now 3 versus 1. First contact, and there's the swings. Oh, almost got the third one. It didn't look as clean for the swings, but Daiki is there for the save. You mentioned a death ball out from Shopify. The execution out within this A site, but the line of sight is still out there for Bizarra. The double jump.
The trigger discipline.
And a swing out gets the kill onto Sarah and TP's away. Paranoid now being thrown on the attack. Shopify Rebellion trying to push forward, but the snake bite just slows him down. Georgina gets the kill onto Noya, who's trying to gain some ground on the left side of the connector.
And a flank. The flank is on the way, Bastarda. This timing almost deceives her, but that bird should solidify this flank.
10 seconds left where they have to move in for Shopify now. Mel gets the first entry, but everybody else is falling around her. Only Alexis is alive. Nice little swings on the left and right, but there's no time left to go even for the plant. Is the play. The late lurk from Noya towards the B main. Jump spawning, getting information, but just trying to clear out the players. Bastarda's close range, pushing forward from a Paranoia.
Here we are.
Showstopper out, double kill, but instantly Alexis answers right back, giving the advantage back over to SR. Full ults available for the remaining players of Shopify Rebellion. Hat also being thrown out to get the information on both Bizarra and Isa. The crosshair being set up, but Isa still wins that fight. Slap from the air is Bizarra onto Fluorescent. And as much information as you've gotten, it got fully denied by the last two players of TL.
Fully denied. The confidence coming through, the communications coming through. You saw Bizarra immediately bust out the headhunter. She knew they were low, wanted to apply the checkmate, and now Noya's got to find these 1v1s. For her, both these players are isolated. Unable to find the shot though. And Noya, she's got to be able to punish these pushers.
Cage triggered.
But she gets spotted right away here from that aggressive push. The Trailblazer to spot her. That now initiates the Rolling Thunder rather to come out. And as Noya crosses over towards the B main, there's already an alert, the flank coming in from Bastarda. Just around the corner is Alexis though. She might be the saving grace. They don't clear her. She gets the first pick, the flash to then to look back. But the defenders are not closing in, rotating back towards the market. Plant now coming in from the spawn. Boba's being pushed by Shopify Rebellion. Counter Seeker is out from the defenders too, from Daiki. And it's all Team Liquid so far.
And Georgina's being so patient on the flank. Not only is the spike not planted for the two remaining members of Shopify, but Georgina's got the checkmate here.
Fluorescent's watching that main. Misses the shot, looks back towards the spawn. Here's that lurk towards the front. Alexis trying to do everything on her own. That's 4 to her name. A 1v1. Tap on the spike. Walks through the volley, but gets picked up by Bizarra.
What a gamble coming out here for Alexis. I respect that play.
It's not only for this round, but into the next. Satchel's coming forward. Fluorescent just got picked off there by Bastarda in the long-range game. Nice shot at least to retaliate back from Sarah.
Spike down, B.
Georgina gets information. That was ballsy. Denied by Alexis. And somehow the lower buy becomes the advantage for a short while. Then back onto Sarah, giving hopes back for Shopify. Bizarra pushed all the way forward, out towards the B main.
Bold moves.
Spike planted.
Heroic efforts coming through. And Bizarra just got the tour de force. So many sound cues.
Oh, had the headhunter out, ripped out, and almost got it onto Alexis. But finally, Alexis, she doesn't want. She could call for her teammates to rotate, and as they're pushing forward towards the A main, they're just going to anchor that for now over on Team Liquid side.
Rolling Thunder coming through. It does catch his Daiki, but she's already on the back lines. But Fluorescent is so quick.
Finally, some good satchels coming in here. Hope for Shopify Rebellion to get a good post plant. Spotting Iza, long range, hitting that shot as Iza re-swings out. A little bit of an overpeak that happened there for Iza, not giving a chance for TL to really regroup. And as Georgina gets caught off, there's that play. They're starting to understand as well that Shopify like to go for the re-swing back for the pinch at the market. Bizarra pushes forward. That's a well-timed paranoia to not allow Bizarra to get the kill, to allow Fluorescent to get 3 into the round, and getting so close to another showstopper. Only one player remaining. It's going to be Bastarda versus a full roster of Shopify. She's spotted towards the top of the staircase in the back of Boba. Now, anchored down, staying in there. Noya continues with the push all the way up towards mid. There's a trademark there.
And they should have a good idea that Chamber was opting in this general vicinity. Now, a Vandal in hand.
Playing just on the outside of the smoke. Walks in, that's 2, that's 3 with the swing. The spray transfer, the spike down. Noya once again is all alone.
She's screaming in the grand finals, Vans, as she gets rewarded with a triple. Noya has to get this spike down, but all 3 defenders, they're not gonna let it happen. They're coming in with the bird.
Doesn't even want to stick the spike. She was trying to go for some heroic play, but it's not gonna be anything there for Shopify Rebellion.
Down in mid, they don't want to get picked off one by one. It looks like all 5 members of Shopify have to be on the spawn side of the map.
The camera gets information on 2 players within the site. They know that they're playing towards the outside of the A side. Here comes the flooded from Shopify. The first blood of Fluorescent. That's 3 actually. But Bizarra fights right back. 4 in the round. It's only up to 1 more. Fluorescent with the ace for Shopify to get the pistol.
5 beautiful kills, yes. We're right. Those were insane frags. But that haunt coming through as that camera was activated, and the breach fault line as well. All of these utilities coming in at the right time, at the right place. Showstopper for this bonus once again in map 4.
On the push forward, Fluorescent gets denied right away by Bastarda. After shot being thrown, just to try to slow it down for a bit. Alexis is the one that's drilling it out towards the elbow. Beautiful flash, a double swing coming out, but Daiki still gets the kill.
What a paint shell. What a trade. Team Liquid. Power in numbers, and Georgina with an entry like that. just clotheslines that side anchor. Is all just down to Noya, and she gets the one, but she just saw Bastarde tuck in this corner as well.
Noya within the site, 2 versus 1. Snakebite though, still in range for Noya to try to get the defuse. And that's the second one just to confirm it. Now hit invulnerable. Bizarra closing in from behind. 11 now. Look at the maybe leverage a showstopper in the hands of Fluorescent, who just got spotted there. Now instantly comes out with a showstopper, lands it at the feet of Daiki. Pain Shell's now pushing forward, and that's Daiki also dying with the spike. A big mistake that could be costly, but thankfully a smoke will potentially allow Team Liquid to regather and retake the spike.
And Issa is playing this round so intelligently, able to creep her way out. Noya's got a good idea that this is a possibility. Pops that cage, and she's got to fall back slightly. The rest of the squad for Issa are regrouping back with. And Shopify, they've got to keep their defenses. I mean, you see Sarah all the way on the other side of the map. Alexis is on the way, though.
Yeah. But now Bastarda picked up an orb, plants his spike, has a showstopper available. The timing for Fluorescent to get those 2 kills. Showstopper, then back out to Fluorescent. Georgina is now alone. No smokes available, so she could actually play this post plant by the staircase up towards the B main. Aftershock now as she's forced to TP away. Now looking back here. The flash, the swing out, the pickup from Sarah. Shopify comes in for the defuse.
Spike still
left.
staying towards A, and Bizarra, she needs to find a frag.
20 seconds left, they have to commit. Bizarra cannot find that frag that was needed there for Team Liquid. Now Team Liquid, all they can do is try to run in through smokes. Flash coming out.
Oh
Georgina trying to do whatever she can.
Georgina.
She's all alone. But not gonna happen. Denied towards the A main. Op shot now heard as soon as the smoke went out. So they definitely know that the op is towards the A site. So now SR trying to push back towards the B main off the assist from Alexis. It's traded right back though from Bizarra onto Noya.
That trade was so huge for Bizarra. That should have been a get one and get out setup for Shopify. It was so clever, and it got them what they wanted, but Bizarra is just on fire right now, able to punish Noya, and that's their Sentinel gone. This just completely ruins the defenses for Shopify.
They have no choice right now for Shopify but to play the retake within the site. Just within the smoke is Fluorescent trying to walk out, hit by a Paranoia, and is forced to fall back towards Boba. So the plant will come down for Georgina.
Spike planted.
Looks like we're not going to try to push towards Boba for the attackers.
Yeah, they want to wait for Mel. They have to. The Paranoia is in tow. She's only got an operator in her hands. You can see Flora is also holding on to that pain shell. So a retake protocol coming through here for Shopify.
Fluorescent needs this kill for a showstopper to activate. The first one, the first contact. Jump spotting for some information. Sarah to play the bait. There's that first kill. Fluorescent gets the kill on the Daiki. Showstopper lands it right into Bastarda. But Bastarda got 2 for her troubles. Pain shells now being thrown. Spotting. But Sarah falling back, but it's still another one swing towards the right side. But we're sticking on the spike. They're spraying on both ends. It's not going to happen. Georgina with the 2 kills. We are going into a map 5.
Wow, Team Liquid just showing up and having an answer every step of the way. That first half was so dominant.
Rebellion on the attack have a chance to control the pace of this map to start. Noticing the Sova playing close towards the ledge once again. But as I say, Shopify wants to direct the pace to start things off. It's Bastarda with a headshot of the Sheriff.
She's so deadly. That crosshair placement is to perfection. 4 members of Shopify, they are regrouping, but Sarah, she's got to wait 9 seconds for that recon to come back up. No drone in sight either. And look, for the defenses of Team Liquid, Georgina still has Paranoia up. Still strong side is towards A site.
And so does Shopify. They have smokes and Paranoia as well. There's a smoke being thrown within the site. Paranoia now being thrown. Georgina suppressed towards the back of the site. Bizarra dropping down. The double swing to move out towards the generator. But it's a 1-for-1. Numbers are dwindling down on the defense on the A side. Mel with 2 kills of her own. We talked about her having to step up. She does so right now. Asa though has something else to say. Right into Doma Sarah. 2 versus 2. Breaking the window. Falling back towards the door. Breaking it together.
They're not going to slow down.
Spike
Okay,
planted.
because that door took too long to break, they do decide to collect their breath, but just a sliver for Daiki's able to punish. And now Team Liquid, they're going to double back.
And you just hate that Mel was still alive on a 2v2. Throws the one-way smoke towards the door, funneling Team Liquid back towards the heaven. The nice spots, both of them. Crouching is Alexis, pushing forward. Mel with 3 within the round.
Wow.
Daiki cannot get the kills. Alexis, a second flash right away. They don't want to let go of W this second round for Shopify and the anti-eco. And they now notice the site's open. Alexis is watching that flank. Looks like Team Liquid are looking for a triple push. But as they go for that pressure out towards the spawn, Noya is also there for the bait and switch. Perfect now to hold the second round.
Utilizing each other to perfection. Georgina gets a double.
Oh my.
What?
Isa catches players off guard. Couldn't get the kill there on Tamel, but does some damage. Sheriff, unfortunately, does not allow any of the players from Team Liquid to pick up those weapons left behind, so they had to move in with the lower pistols. And look at the off angle being played by both players. Oh! The shot! The fourth! No way does that happen! Alexis now alone! Sticking on the spike! Sticking on the spike! They get the defuse for the massacre Thrifty! Daiki, the TP across, running right into the trap. But sort of dashes away, and Bizarre's there for the support. They run away to play the power of numbers. Instantly, Team Liquid answer back.
They're in and they're out. As fast as this round started, it's already over. Shopify, they've got to regroup, they've got to recollect. That tag is certainly going to slow things down even further for Noya. Sarah decides to try to take that timing and see what kind of hero she can be, but look at this angle for Bastarde. Gets wiped out though. That's something.
The walk out for the clear. The recon dart out towards the generator. Realizing that nobody's playing close now towards the A main. 3 players moving together. 2 of them walking for the contact for Shopify Rebellion. The knife is going to suppress some players, but no information on where they could be. Bizarre once again with the Sheriff. But unfortunately not this time, cannot get more. Cannot do the Georgina cosplay. But Isa is there, almost hit that shot. Noya's low on HP and spams from under hell.
Bot coming back.
But the spike is out in the open. Isa's doing a great job to delay all of this so that this person right here could come in for the flank. Georgina's there.
Exactly, and that's such a good point, Isa. Making it seem like there's more than just her. Georgina's able to collect the Vandal as well, and this timing, Shopify are aware, and they decide to double up in hell.
But the turret's not going to spot her. So Isa's the one that's playing the bait. Alarm bot's not going to be sounded either as Georgina's continue to walk forward. But she's too close now. The alarm bot's there, sticking onto the spike. Isa's watching that cross. It's now at halfway. Then jump up from Noya. The close in from Noya. She runs out of bullets. The Red Bull clutch defuse. How do you run out of bullets on an Odin?
Their breath and slow things down. And it's coming right in the nick of time. Mel recognizing that these last few rounds have been a little bit too hectic, but as I say that, Floor is in there. She gets wiped out.
They're trying to execute off the Hunter's Fury, who does not get any single ping out from Sarah. Full HP are the players within the site. The knife now spotting players creeping up towards the heavens. So that's being watched currently by Daiki with the Odin. Alexis just trying to find that timing, lands it, opens up the site, allowing now Shopify to come in from the A main, and Sarah gets 3 of her own. The initiator stepping up this game. Isa now left on a 2v1, instantly breaks the turret, off the spike, the double swing, and the trade-off is perfect in the end.
Sarah was sticking around with that flash prime to try to tee up Bastarde for a quick kill, but she decides to come back to A fast to help out her KJ.
The dash right at the limit, Noya with the lurk, but then just got caught by Bastarde. And with the microwave setup, no pushes coming out from Shopify. It comes down to Fluorescent at 30 HP. Sarah wins the fight at least on a recross back. And here comes a rotate. The first headshot from Fluorescent. Again at 30 HP, updrafting away to safety. Giving a chance now for Shopify to work towards the market, but there's a push towards B main.
Yeah, and that push for Daiki is everything. The fact that Georgina is controlling all of spawn and Daiki is quick on the pinch, this allows the A players to know that this is where Shopify will end.
Found them.
And thankfully the alarm bot was still up. So this gives the opportunity for this rotation to happen from Daiki. But Daiki only has a classic. This is a much more buy that we have for Team Liquid so far. Only a Vandal handed. It's good enough for the Sheriff as well.
That's a team flash.
Alexis now left alone to her own devices. 10 seconds left on the clock as it ticks right here. Georgina just waiting on the top of heaven. And Team Liquid
Should allow this cat creep. And look at Fluorescent. She's just been biding her time in wine this whole time.
And now Bizarre has an opportunity to just run the null command and use the knife unless off this peak. What an ADS down to Mel. Closing in from behind. And a pinch coming in from A main. The off-out lands right into Dome of Fluorescent. Bastarda forced to fall back. Alexis goes in for the plant. Bizarre is still falling. They cannot save her right now for Team Liquid. Daiki trying to move forward with support now finally from Isa. Trying to control towards the tree. 2 insta kills. There's only Noya left. Lockdown is not even needed for Team Liquid. Null command. So Georgina's just going to hide in the smoke.
Georgina's so aware.
We're still walking for Shopify. Contact. There's the first. The swing on the left. Sarah instantly trades it. Off towards the top. Paranoia misses Bastarda, but at least pushes her away to allow safe passage for Shopify to move in for a plant.
Good response. Nice calls coming out for Mel. She didn't have a smoke yet up, so that Dart Paranoia allows that spike to go down. No tag, though.
And to walk through, Mel somehow even gets her teammate from behind. And Alexis closes in and also stalks Nulcom Braid by an Odin. And nobody wants to play the backside here. Isa was looking to stay for a little bit longer. Finally is able to fall back. Counter smoke being thrown. Flashes coming out. No position gain. The pings, but no kills yet. We're just spraying with the Odin, but Bastarda is still alive within the market and lands the daggers onto Alexis. Still, Georgina's within the back of the site, rings around the Rosie towards the back to get the pick on Mel. Paranoia to push forward. Fluorescent also falls. It's up to Noya. Denied by Bastarda. Is up. Forced to pull back for a bit, pulls out the turret. Meanwhile, Shopify Rebellion have to react by dropping towards the top of heaven. There's that Paranoia being thrown. Fluorescent dashing through. A second shot there onto Bezerra, but Georgina's still alive in the back of hell. There's that third kill. Once again, Fluorescent pushing forward. Tap on the spike. The fourth kill. Not another one. Plus the last one onto Isa. 74 HP. Reloads the shot. Isa denies her though, but Mel is also there with the frenzy to secure the round there for Shopify.
What a sequence coming through. You can see Liquid are being very cautious. They don't want to run into any sort of trap. There's usually so many different sweaty plays that the defenders do, but pretty soon Liquid are going to find out that they've got this control.
Nice flash. No information on the Owl drone. Fake is not really bitten here because the utility from the Killjoy is still up. They're trying to walk in for the contact. Sarah gets the pick with the ADS and even manages to come out of that with still 85 HP.
Huge pickup for the Bulldog. Even more information for Daiki. She just spotted the Jet trying to rotate and reinforce that B site. So now she's still got the drone. So maybe gonna go poking towards this short A and see what else she can find. Oh, she doesn't have the drone. I was bamboozled.
Used it for that tree side. But despite that pick that came in from Bastarda gets picked off, that pulled out the rotate from Shopify Rebellion. There's only Mel playing towards the hell. Nice TP coming through as the Paranoia gets thrown by Mel just to try to slow it down if they can. It works out, the spike's down. Now being hunted down, or the double swing coming out from TL. The flick out from Fluorescent. Only one player left alive, and Sarah. The recon dart should be refreshed quite soon.
Look at this crossfire. Noya's being so patient.
Playing towards the logs. Owl drone doesn't clear it, just got shot off before. So the dash allows here Noya to just come in and sweep up a couple of kills. Isa's down to 11 HP. That recon dart that gets refreshed brings all 3 players. A flash, beautifully done to allow Sarah to get the Odin kill as well onto Bastarda. Can't move within the site, 23 seconds left.
One enemy remaining.
Yeah, Georgina's flanking, but it's going to be difficult for them to try to get things done. They probably thought even there.
It's going to keep the defenders guessing, not understanding exactly how much control Liquid are going to have here. Oh, what a shot.
That Odin is going to be a nuisance right now for Team Liquid.
And look at the team. Look at Shopify. They've got Fluorescent on such a deep line, and they know they have mid control. They're reinforcing the A site.
It's not even needed. The first point of contact is Alexis towards the archway of the garden. Denies the first opponent trying to inch up here towards the tree. Bizarra goes for the flash, but it's all trying to get that spike that got dropped earlier on, and they're hunting down. They're hunting down this Omen. Georgina's holding it towards the spawn.
Boy.
A double swing out, not even needed once again. Alexis with the pick. Isa now about to go head-to-head against Noya.
If they wanted a chance, but they decide to try to
10 seconds left.
hold on to everything they got. Alexis doesn't want to let that happen.
Oh no, she gets that one, and Mel with the support. There's only Isa left, push forward.
No.
Everything is crumbling down for Team Liquid. That's a saving grace that they have, and thankfully their read to try to get the Odin is actually out towards the tree. But the null command, or should I say the 0 point, came out from Alexis. Gets the knife, the information that they were trying to go for a heavy hit towards the B main, and now she also has the null command.
Yeah, and look at Sarah. She's got a good line here for B main with her Hunter's Fury, but it looks like Shopify, they're okay with letting this Killjoy ult go off. They're gonna reenact their retake protocols here.
Now fully committing. The spray is coming out from the Odin.
Good
the
pings.
pings through, running through the volleys. Mel gets the first blood. Georgina answers back. Now committed within the site. Hunter's Fury now comes through, trying to get some pings towards the back of the site. It lands, it kills Bizarro. Only 2 kills away needed here for Shopify Rebellion. Closing the gap. Dike in the back, doing whatever she can, but she cannot. It's up to Georgina, who has clutched it before. Spike is down out the open. Fluorescent gets the kill. The
in this 5th map of losing a little bit of gas, but those first 4 maps, every
team for her and Alexis.
Façam muito
That fell so
barulho
short
para suas
on the last few
campeãs
games.
do Game Changers
From last year in Brazil
2023.
as well.
Shopify Rebellion.